Hi, my name is Malicat Chouyouti. I'm a senior graduating politics major with an African American Studies minor. I have always valued service deeply. My first official job was at a local nonprofit in Memphis as a community organizer. There I worked on social justice issues for youth in Memphis, such as writing a school board policy to increase youth voices in school, to restorative justice alternatives to break the school to prison pipeline. Working as a community organizer always sparked my work for serving marginalized groups and led me to create my own nonprofit called #CoolKids. #CoolKids was a program that allowed youth in Memphis to volunteer in local children's facilities to be a support system to children who were fighting illness. I began this program with just 5 volunteers and 1 local facility, and it ended with collaborating with a nonprofit to incorporate my program into their curriculum, which expanded my scope of volunteers and facilities. When I looked into C'20, I immediately looked for opportunities to serve more marginalized groups on campus and in the community. This led me to the Bonner's Leaders Program. My first semester, I was involved with CORE, which stands for Connecting Others, Respecting Each Other, where I was introduced to my partner in crime. Each week, Elon and I created curriculums aimed to empower young women in Franklin County High School. CORE was a great program to begin with, but as I continued my C'20 journey, I wanted to gain more experience aligned with my career interests. I was able to achieve just this by working with the South Cumberland Community Fund. South Cumberland Community Fund is a community foundation that aims to serve nonprofits on the Cumberland Plateau. Through this organization, I work with the grants committee doing small tasks like grant research for the organization. During my sophomore year, my responsibilities with the South Cumberland Community Fund expanded after I completed the philanthropy internship at the university. The philanthropy internship is a year-long internship where students spend the first semester learning the basics of philanthropy and reading texts like Gospel Wealth. After learning about philanthropy, I got the opportunity to shadow the South Cumberland Community Fund grants giving process and the following semester conduct my own. That semester, we gave away over $30,000 to 8 nonprofits in the area. Finishing up with a philanthropy internship afforded me the knowledge to collaborate with Nikki Hamilton and work on the grant logistics for the grant cycles. I was responsible for all the grant logistics regarding the grants process, ranging from the grant celebration to grants evaluation. My service life at C'20 was going great, but my social life was lacking the same momentum. As a Black woman that isn't a part of any community-based organizations, I struggled to see and understand my value to this institution. I felt like I tried everything to be seen, valued, and contribute to this campus as a person, and I was failing to find my tribe. I thought about transferring and going somewhere else where I thought I would be accepted for who I was and my cultural differences. Instead of giving up, I brainstormed ways I could fix this issue so another Black woman behind me would not feel the same in this moment. My first step to combat this feeling was to live in the Community Engagement House, the COHO for short. There I met incredible human beings and worked on events to increase community engagement on campus and bridging our community. My favorite project I led during this time was a global campaign to donate 100 lap desks to children in Africa through the Tutu Desk Foundation. My work on this campaign bridged many sectors of campus together. It felt good to serve a marginalized group globally on campus and brought me closer to this institution. In the midst of working with the COHO, I started working on projects that created space for women who look like me. I thought the idea of creating a visual to showcase Black women students and faculty stories to demonstrate to our community that Black women come in a variety of shades, sizes, backgrounds, and experience. In the process of working on the documentary, it came to my attention that Black women needed a space where they can express themselves and talk about issues that affect them. So I created Black Queen with my co-chair, Elon Epps. Black Queen is a subcommittee under the Black Student Union that allowed Black women, students, and faculty to come together and talk and support each other on campus. This group serves as a retention strategy so Black women don't fall through the cracks, a mentorship for young women, and a self-care center. Working with Black Queen prompted me to run for student trustee and fight for all students, especially those marginalized groups. As student trustee, I've worked closely with the Board of Trustees and the Board of Regents to highlight students' needs and concerns. Through this, I've been able to vote for the current chancellor, the vice chancellor-elect, and the first Black woman regent. In addition to that, I have fought for more resources for students regarding mental health, a Black counselor for students of color, and advocate for renovations toward the Multicultural Center and staffing for the Office of Multicultural Affairs. My experience at C'20 has been interesting to say the least. I started this journey not knowing what was ahead of me, and I'm ending this journey still not knowing what's ahead of me. But the moments in between make up for everything. This journey has allowed me to meet amazing people as well as foster skills for life. The Bonner program gave me a mentor, friends, and purpose, and for that I am grateful.